like a pro. I was Elite 3, like 95.
Elite like 2, nigga. Like
Or no,
1.
no, no,
No,
no.
use Elite 1 or
Elite 1
Pro
was
3.
like Elite 1.
Or Pro 3. Because I helped you hit every single Elite.
Oh, actually, I was low. I
Hear me?
wasn't that high.
I helped you hit every single Elite, bro. If you think about it.
Except for 3. It was. I know you was there for Elite 1, 2, but you weren't there for 3. I don't know who else was there.
Probably drill or something.
But no, look. So I know I was like a 93, 94, some shit like that. But I was in the park. I'm just standing there. Weak nigga inside me. I joined the squad. I go game check. He's like, hey, my nigga, my nigga.
I was like, hold
You
on.
trying to help me drop my guys off? So I thought it was a white dude. I was like, hold up. Before I play with you, is you white? He was like, no, bro, I'm black. I was like, I bet. Come on, I'm finna,
Hey, what color you got on?
So,
You got the blue? You got the blue?
we picked up, it was me, the weak nigga, and Vaughn. And we put him on Tamari, Logan, and some other dudes. So we bust their ass. And then I joined a party, folks, and the niggas was quiet. And then, I think the next day, the little nigga invited me to his party. And, I added Tamari in, which was good. And came Court Conqueror. I ain't had nobody to run with, and this nigga was online, so I ran with him.
Nigga ain't had no mic.
White nigga, yeah, and I had no mic at the time. I should have broke. So we won Court Conqueror. When I had no mic, we won that shit. So I just started running a lot with this nigga. And then,
He watched me evolve.
The NFL on EA to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel.
That's a great love story.
They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start.
Hey, yeah, I noticed that last night. Hey, boom, the game started, bro. If you just wanted to know.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Who?
The 2nd down play, not much
Oh,
better than the first.
I thought Boom said something.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Little trouble thus far on their opening
Nah, bro, ain't no
drive as they
pausing.
come up on a 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
What the?
And tight
Why'd he take that
coverage
angle?
there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there. Call it 13.
Okay.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Oh, he's a demon. I never know if he was that fast.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Got his target, Samuel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Never each time do a black-white scene.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Now Newton. The quick slant caught.
So good.
When you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They'll try to punch it in with Davis, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves.
Why did he overthrow triangle?
Picked off at about the 31.
He overthrew triangle. Oh my God.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. The end result, 21 yards.
He can hop on any track with anyone by talking shit.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Newton Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone.
Gonna attack the nigga into the touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers.
Hey, no, hey, boom. You know how I've been using lately? I've been using Vikings. Yeah. You should see the real deal cut up on that team, man. I'm a goon. I should just use them.
End result, touchdown.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida. 77 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
13 yards, first down, Panthers. Here's McCaffrey, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Newton can fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Newton now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Newton now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. A good pickup there, 21 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. 20.
McCaffrey on the counter. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On the ground, McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
Come on, let's go. That's exact. I actually brought. I came up with the song at first. I was like, I'm just gonna make the song part and start talking.
That's fine. That's why y'all want to do
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Yeah.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
I feel like I should have used the Vikings. Here, bro. I said I feel like I should have used the Vikings. And I ain't even set up playbooks or none. So that's why I'm mad. I didn't even set up a playbook, bro. And I'm mad. I was rushing. And I feel like I should have used the Vikings too.
It's 7-7 right now, bro. Second quarter. He got a great passing back.
I'm just bored.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Alright.
Just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I heard you, Lucius.
From the 41, Newton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be
I could have sworn Boone just called me deputy, though.
Give him 10 there, good enough for
Is that what you called me, Boone?
So from inside
I don't know, it just sounded like it.
This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick.
So, hey, you gotta turn Mike up or something.
Predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm ready.
Down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow, they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. Didn't see that coming at all. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Nigga just had with a Boosie fade?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
Here we go, G, get off the field. Check your head.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
What just happened? Oh, and he got it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30.
Hey, no, you want to play another one after this?
10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
No, I know. I just want to use Vikings. I'll be using them.
So from
Practice.
36 now, 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Buying time to his left.
Yeah, I just started using them.
Scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I got tired of San Fran. I don't even know why I use him. I think I used him again because you told me to, bro. He was like, you got him playing with San Fran again.
Even if you get a clear shot on him.
Yeah.
Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now it's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
But after,
and he's listed as a
after you
tight
adjust
end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into
see
the
when we
league.
play
Those
the
guys
game,
who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Throwing is Newton.
Again, San Fran.
He will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking it in from 11 yards out. Now the Panthers, they widen their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we
Bro, I want to do our 15-minute right now.
of the group that's behind. Because they were
I caught
counting on
Nick.
getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Hey, boom, I'll go 15.
And he'll take it back to
that shit gonna feel like arcade, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even go 15 with you.
Why?
Not good enough.
I ain't gonna lie, dang,
set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position.
Even though you beat us,
they've got to recover here, Charles.
you're not as good as
Amazing
us.
what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision
Okay, buddy.
to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
7 yards there and a first down.
I got super stick.
On first down, here's Breida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I didn't even want to use them at first.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Not playing how I want them to. So from now on, I'm a rest.
Garoppolo gives
Bro,
Breida.
I need to take that off.
As this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
You don't know about these Redskins. I guess it's really out of
They
these
stay on the
Redskins.
ground. Again, it's Breida. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
That's how I know they was
Not too many offenses want to turn down long.
With your stepdad?
You're down what they are. They've got to pay it off.
He play Madden?
Josh is a goat.
For real?
I'm one of the only niggas to beat Josh.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Hard throw, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Completes it to Samuels. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Then the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
I think he said
Touchdown.
this was a sleeper team. So when I tried them out, good eyes. When I tried them out, I was like, yeah, these niggas nice.
And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively,
So, I mean, I know you didn't want to use, you said you didn't want to use the 9. I told you.
You're exactly right.
Like
And if you
in my
have that 1 to 5
Carolina,
play
they
drive, you
lose.
actually build up momentum.
So,
and
ain't gonna
even
lie,
more
our
hope.
quarterback,
When they had to
we got
slog
Dwayne
their way
Haskins
downfield to
Jr.
get the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
He only got 76. Case Keenum is on backup. He got 75. We got like 5 quarterbacks on this team, but I only use this one.
Because he black.
We even got Alex Smith over here, and I don't use
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back
Bryce
really
Love.
quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton.
I run
His throw
Peterson.
is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And it's second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 5 out of on that one, and it moves the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The tackle there by Richard Sherman. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing here, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Gives it to the first man through, the fullback, Arma.
Good game. We playing again, or you about to play Boom 15?
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home. But still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's
Yeah, he only scored 1 time off of offense.
And that's the thing, the crowd responded. They
Just
were really good in this
don't
game.
throw anything left side
They were
field.
not going to be intimidated. They refused to back down and came away with a victory.
I was right side. Remember that pick 6, the second one?
That was your right side, but it's left side to me. Like, you know.
I was right side to both of us, dumbass.
No, I'm saying, though, like, your right linebacker caught it. Kerrigan? You had Kerrigan on, like, the left side if we actually talking about looking at the screen.
Kerrigan don't even play for me.
Bro, he did. You had him in.
That formation that I was in, probably. I don't play with Kerrigan. I got basketball. Yeah, that might have been Kerrigan. No, it was a fast nigga, bro.
Kerrigan pick 6-1 too. You had like 2, 3 pick 6s.
See, that was at towards the end of the game where he was at 7 interceptions. Kerrigan had 2 of them.
Hey,
That was
defense wins games. Defense wins
Oh
games.
yeah, he threw 7. That was it was too much. His Redskin defense is dumb. The middle linebacker that I use here, bro. It's like I'm playing with Seattle because
I'm gonna invite Counter to the party. If you do, tell him.
he was supposed to play me like a week ago, bro, but he left me short. That's weird.
Nah, his thing be lagging, bro. This shit be lagging. This shit be off.
Nah, the nigga was like, he joined first early in the morning. I was up all night.
You setting up the game though?
Like, yo, boom. I was like, what up? He was like, you trying to play me in Madden? I was like, yeah. So I load up Madden. He lead the party. Everything.
Hey, boom. I won 3 superstar KOs 3 times in a row.
Was that you playing at 6 in the morning?
Yeah. No, that was me. I was up. I told you I don't get notifications.
You don't get notifications?
Well, I get them, but I turned them off. I don't like hearing that bull snap in my ear. No, I don't like seeing it on the screen either, bro, especially when niggas spam. Hey, what color you got on, Noah? God dang it. I gotta wait till bro get back, because I don't want to put on semi-same color. No, I'm cool.
Yo. Cut the computer off. Cut the computer off. Alright.
That girl girl for way too long. When it comes to showing up, I show up more than my fucking dad.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte.
Oh, it's not letting me press pause, bro.
As the Panthers are set to match up.
No, is you back, bro? Mute your mic. He's gonna make me kick it out of bounds, bro. It's not letting me press pause. Basically giving this nigga free yards since I can't call a timeout. Oh, I didn't know you was back. I was asking you.
Now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from uptown Charlotte. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
20.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Tackle made by Everson Griffin. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
I got it.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
You see that, Boom? That was crazy. I thought it was going to be out of bounds. I thought that was going to be out of bounds.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll run for the first time with the former Bearcat, Mike Boone. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Let's go. Check three. Switch it.
On first down, Cook. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Listen to me. Check Mike 54. Bravo. All right, now here we go.
Cousins. He's got Smith here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator.
That felt a little delayed. Hey, boom, I might have to end it. No, I'm sorry. It's cool.
Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Everyone who uses the Chiefs thinks that they're about
Logan.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
Logan? I didn't play Logan.
Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can.
I didn't use the Chiefs. Oh, used them. Oh, my friend, yeah, he beat me. And boom. He all he does is run a spread formation with the Chiefs. Hit Tyreek Hill deep. Or Sammy Watkins, don't matter. It's just gay how he plays. I don't like it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I don't even know how he got to throw off. He was already hit.
On a gain of 16.
For him to not be known playing like that,
For him not to be known.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is McCaffrey on the give. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him.
But I think he beat me by 14 too, though. Like, it was a close game.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Now he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook.
That's what they believe I do. I don't watch that, though.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40.
I left the middle.
Newton and Olsen here with a connection. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Panther first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Running with a fullback, Alex Arma. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
20.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Newton takes it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on now, let's go. Bro, nobody can put me on run yet. It's settled.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Again, McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 10 yards on the touchdown pass, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Oh, my thing fell off. Yeah, I'm taking them off. I'm not only using for Call of Duty.
Put up a couple of 6s back to back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a
No, I just bought them.
Without ever even giving up the football. A loss of a yard there
I
to
don't
start
use them.
out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll get 4 out of that, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Ready? 180. Check, watch it before. 20.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins.
Where?
It is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
After I'll give you some more pizza, motherfucker.
Everybody need to win this game, but I do not want to lose.
Never. You ready, bro?
Everson Griffin, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K-Rod short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Stephon Diggs, touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Play action. It's Newton. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
How do a nigga get through 10 niggas, bro? And I'm blocking like 17 fucking people.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Give me a team that can block.
Come get some. Hey, let's go. Mike 5-4.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Third and long for Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Here we go.
4th down. Cousins. That's to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Boone here. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another 1st down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We ain't giving up. Hey, Team 6. Team 6.
Here's Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge
You said what, Boom?
point in the game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their time.
Good look, big bro. I learned it from you, though.
Sideline and talk over what to do next.
You told me everything I didn't know about this game.
Bailey's kick is good. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute it.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Newton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the 50, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on.
Now it's Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He'll look to throw. And he is in.
Oh, he got it.
No time remaining. And Charles, we're a 2-point conversion conversion away from overtime.
And that won't be easy. And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They've still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One last throw here for Newton. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that, 2 points, they win the game. It's a little teaching moment here.
That's not a comeback.
Remind us how this goes.
It's only down by 1 touchdown.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Is there...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Newton now to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Out of the gun, Newton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Newton. Oh, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
I should have turned off stream and did it. I swear to God, I should have turned off stream.
And that changes everything here in OT.
My stuff delayed. I should have turned off stream,
No
bro.
worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember
Very.
the situation now, Brandon.
It's been doing it to me the whole game. I should have knew. Bro, it's the stream, bro. It delayed me. It's cool.
Will that chance ever come?
My God.
Let's go. I got another pick coming.
Wait, you never knew a field goal wins and after you stop him?
No, I knew it. That's why I was trying to get closer, bro, because I knew,
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
but yeah, then it delayed.
Because even against me, you went for it on fourth down.
McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
That shit just tripped me out. I was downstairs, so you get that dick. I got you screaming.
3rd and 2, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen.
Yeah, bro.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 30.
Kind of mad, though.
Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. Now it's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now a run with McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
One hallmark of good defenses, game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he's got the hook up.
My boy.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Hey, Jamari, win it with a touchdown. Don't
Yeah, bro. I don't want to delay.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I know, easy.
Cousins now from the 50. And he's able to find Diggs. That one good for 24 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at
Double
least
OT.
one more OT to decide it after this.
Might as well try to run this field.
Wait, field goals don't win it now? Boom.
I still probably do, but I don't know.
I don't know about the risk it then.
I get close either. I want people to feel that.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This to win it in overtime.
Thank you. Accurate.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's
Good game, Noah. That was probably one of the most scariest games I ever had. Because overtime with Boom, bro, I knew I had dub and bag, you know.
And it took the field goal to win it.
Sorry, Boom.
And
No,
we
it's not
always pay
because.
lip service to how important it is to play defense. And
I
usually
don't
we
run some
focus on
plays, bro.
the
So once you catch
offensive
on my offense,
pyrotechnics,
bro.
right?
Yeah, like
But
that
in this
one where
case,
everybody would
they
like
got
your
the
whole
ball
line would
back
line
on
up to the right,
defense,
and then
gave themselves a
you
chance, and they capitalized on it
look
with
like you
a
handed it
I
to the
don't
right
care what
side, and then you hand it off to
distances you
McCaffrey on the
from
left. That's why I
overtime,
started
and
shifting
these
my
are
line
always
to the left,
shocking, but he
and
pushed
then
it
you'll
through.
stop it, then you'll do some
not
out
only
routes.
that, think about your
But I was
snapper,
trying to do the
your
cornerback
holder.
matchup
A
so they
lot of
could play the
nerves for them
outside, but it
too because they
wasn't
have to do
working.
their job in order to give him one last
I
chance
don't
to
know
put a foot
why.
to it.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
Hey,
I'm
that
Kevin
game was
Galt.
forever.
You've
Not
been
you.
watching the
You realize how
NFL
long this
on
15
EA
minute about to be
Sports.
against
For
you and
more,
Boom, right?
find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.
If I played a 15 with Boom, I'll probably have like 80 to 22, and he got 22. No, it's not. I'll be back.
Man, Justin's good, man. Because you need to do my daily streams. I'm counting. I stream it, bro. Over my YouTubers, new to the stream. I heard myself watch this shit, man. I heard myself say that shit and shit too. No pressure. fucking batting shit up, bro. When I got sacked, I thought it was game, even though it was. Hey, bro, I'm a pro, bro. Even though I lost.
You're trying to hate shit.